Let's hit record and get going. Ladies and gentlemen, Final Fantasy VIII, as my Series X controller drops because as I didn't move it over. So, Final Fantasy VIII. I've got a bit of a interesting history with this one. I could talk about how this one is one of the most loved or hated entries in the franchise, but I won't bore you with all of that, right? Let's not be accused of being the next Spoonie after all. No. Let's instead talk about my own personal history and why when I was a young why we don't really take teen Alex seriously at all. Teen Alex looked at the back of Final Fantasy VIII's PS1 case and read 60 minutes of something getting unplugged. Give me a second. Apparently nothing important. Okay, cool. So Teen Alex read the back of the PS1 case and saw 60 minutes, nearly 60 minutes of FMV cutscenes, right? Well, here's the thing. What Teen Alex thought that was he thought the opening cutscene was 60 minutes long. Go ahead and laugh. I deserve it. I even look at myself and I'm just like, what the fuck? So, yeah. I mean, yeah, except for the fact of the matter is that I didn't know that trails existed. Also, this was before trails even became a thing, as this was back in 2001 or two. Right? This was basically just before I entered high school that FF8 came out. So, and Sky 1 came out here in North America. I want to say during while I was in high school. Cool. If you give me a moment to consult the Kiseki Wiki, I will let you know. When were you released worldwide? On the PlayStation Portable, of course. Oh. Never mind. Apparently North America didn't get Sky 1 until 2011. What? That's... Huh. I could have sworn it was before that. But, oh well, shrug. Point is, Past Alex was a bit of a dunce. Now, the other thing to note about Final Fantasy VIII is a lot of people have maligned this one. A lot of people have, kind of talked ill about it. I'm kind of in the middle. FF8 is one of those games I enjoy, and I'll go ahead and I'll say it. I actually think the romance is stronger in this one than in FF6. Not the story. just the romance. Because here's the thing. The romance in FF6 required the player to go out of his way and know specific scenes were there. And know that specific scenes were there before, or, you know, yada yada yada. And it's not even just, as Raxor points out, the advantage that the 3D, character models gave Final Fantasy VIII. It's not just that advantage. They actually did focus on it in the main story, because this was one of the first times romance was the central the central focus of the story. And arguably, because there's been romances that have been at the heart of FF stories before, but this was the first time where the whole point of the story, well, you can see it right there in the logo, where the romance is the point, right? This was also when Final Fantasy started to overcomplicate their lore. Even FF7, for as much as I felt that one was kind of overly complicated, no. This is when they really started to try and convolute everything. Because Final Fantasy VIII, it has time travel through a process called time compression. It has sorceresses sending their souls back through time. It's a bit of a mess. But we can get into all of that as we begin Final Fantasy VIII. Also, don't expect this one to shock me with its high score as much as FF6 did. Jesus. FF6 is just a fantastic game. So, yeah. And this is also the remaster that they built up from scratch, because they didn't have the original master tapes. Which is actually funny, because that's actually what happened with Kingdom Hearts when they ported the Kingdom Hearts to the PS3 originally. And then up to PS4 and everything else. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and say our first... Oh, jeez, you played the OG's PC port. Oh, I feel sorry for you. You played the worst version of FF8. Oh. Ugh. But anyways, yes. The first thing we are putting on the board is positive for music. You won't really be seeing the remaster portion of all of this until we start getting into the actual gameplay. Because I'm pretty sure the CG scenes have been mostly just polished up a little bit. Alright, so right off the bat, hi Laguna. Huh. Well, obviously I never got to experience Chocobo World because Pocket Station was not a thing over here in North America. I can't speak to Europe, but I know the Pocket Station never made it to North America. So, there's that. That's probably because you just hit the button to get right to the menu. This is the pre-menu, pre-main menu prelude sequence. So, huh? Well, yeah, when you hit new game. But this prelude has been on. I don't remember. Actually, the OG PC version might have just pulled that crap then. Which is another ding against the original PC port. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna harp too much on PC ports. So, here we are. I don't know why it faded out like that, but whatever. Alright, so, obviously not a lot of options, but let's just jump right into it. New game. Oh, and they gotta tell you the, they actually tell you the controls. So, this one actually has some built-in cheats. Heats. So, that's actually the second positive we're gonna put on the board, for this version specifically. The built-in cheats. Because I do think these are decent built-in cheats. You get the battle boosts, which are basically just, instant. Your HP is basically infinite, your ATB gauge is always full, and you always have a limit break. This comes with a literal ink nun by just clicking in both of the thumbsticks, which is actually kind of nice. And, of course, you have the ×3 speed, which is also very, very nice. Now, if it was just ×3 speed, I would say no if you count, unless you count cheats. And yeah, I also left the cheat flag as is because, yeah, probably. Yes, if we were looking at the PC version, then I would probably give the PC version full marks for its built-in cheats. Because, yeah, max common cards, turbo, no encounters, and the quad 9 damage? God damn, that would just be awesome. That's the kind of thing I would want in a FF13 remaster, but let's not get into that. So, now let's get into the opening cutscene. I'll be there. Why? I'll be waiting. Here. For what? I'll be waiting for you. So, if you come here, you'll find me. I promise. A line that we will get into quite later. Good, good, immediate establishment of Cypher's personality, by the way. The cocky little bring it. Good emotion he does. And the fact that he is a complete fucking asshole to the point where he's willing to literally cause a scar on Squall's face. Credit where it's due, that scar stays on his character model the entire game. I've always liked that. That's a cool touch. Alright, so... give me a sec, Dr. Kadawaki. Wow, you were really late with that one. And Twitch. Yeesh. Good visual storytelling. And let's give a good sprite work. Positive. And I'm just going to jump the gun and say that Squall is a good main character with good growth throughout. Okay. There. I'll start with Squall because Squall is good. So I'm going to throw 4 positives on the board right now to story. That opening. There's some good visual storytelling on display. Some good sprite work in the the non-FMV stuff. And Squall is a character. Simple as that. Okay, I guess. Take it easy next time, you hear? Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. So, here's the funny thing. The only 2 characters we can name are Squall and Renoa. Hilariously enough. Now the question remains... Means, what do I name you? Ew. Because I could just default, but at the same time, I'm like... Yeah, I'll be Squall. Screw it. We'll decide on Renoa when we get there. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? You can't just run away. Also, I know this was made in the 90s, you know, where that just ignore a bully thing was prevalent, but, but here's the thing. Ignoring a bully doesn't fucking work. Especially with an egotistical asshole like Zephyr. There's Zephyr. Also, my pronunciation of that name is going to be all over the goddamn place, because it's been years since I played Kingdom Hearts 2. My apologies. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Even if he is voiced by Will Friedel. Let's see, your instructor is... Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious, but it'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now please come by. A character that will probably have no relevance on the plot later. And be like one of the integral little points about this plot. Alex, so we meet again. So, now that she's shown up, I know of several people who actually felt like, hey, Quistis here was really damn hot. And even more so than Renoa. And I can kind of see why. She is also a good character, so we are going to go ahead and jot her down as a double positive. Because I actually think her character is great. I love how we haven't even really started playing the game yet, and already, Eddie, there's 2 gameplay there are three. Oh yeah, the built-in cheats. 3 gameplay positives and already 6 story positives. It's always a nice feeling when a game just starts right out of the gate getting positives. I knew it'd either be you or Zephyr. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Alex, is there something on your mind? It's not really. What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. And that's why I think Quistis is awesome. Listen, able to predict Squall like that. Little bit of wonkiness when it comes to the controls at that part, but it's a panning shot, so it makes a degree of sense. So I'm not gonna harp on it. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Zephyr, do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. Alex, I need to talk to you. Yeah, this is basically the weird version. This prequel, man, this beta version of Trails of Cold Steel is weird. Also, if you hit A right at your desk, you can actually gain some tutorials right off the bat. Log in. Alex confirmed. GF data for Alex searching. Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. Now the question remains. We gotta come up with some names for these. I don't want to do that. I don't want to name you that, but... Let's see... Cock it. Cock it. We'll just do some Ruby names. So, Quetzalcoatl will be Nora, and Shiva will be Weiss. The tutorial covers all aspects of gameplay. This tutorial can also be accessed through the regular menu at any time during the game. So, this is able to have you go through the entire list of things. Isn't that going to confuse me? What, naming my GFs? I mean, in the naming conventions, sure, but... Yeah, speaking of that... Yeah, I do it all the time, so honestly, no. So... This is actually a pretty detailed little tutorial thing. And on top of that, you actually don't even need this very much. It even gives you the tutorial for the card game. There's the junction. I'll get into how to skip those a bit later. You can actually be shown all the icons, so you know what all of them are. So that's actually cool. Ooh, I actually like this. And there's different info you can look up. Yeah, I know. The card game has always been one of those things where it's like, I actually really like it. I don't like the Queen of Cards quest. When it pops up, we are just gonna give it a negative and then ignore it. Because I hate the Queen of Cards quest. I really do. But I do love the card game. I think the card game is awesome. So, let's give some positives. Good. Informal. skippable tutorials. Well, okay. I understand that mentality, Raxor, but there's only one rule I despise. Just the one. And you might even be able to guess which rule I'm talking about. In the meantime, I'll give a couple of positives. Yep. You knew it right off the bat. No one likes random. Good. Because, I specifically have to try and frickin'... I specifically try to leave random alone. So whenever I've been to a random place and somebody says, you know rules from other regions. No, until they stop asking me. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and say Triple Triad is a fun minigame. Whoops. Okay. So there we go. So yes. There we go. Yeah. I'm done. Because really the whole point of doing that was so I didn't have Quistis saying, hey, you're forgetting your GFs. Alright, groupies, go away. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was going to go this morning, but Cypher. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can always review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. And that's where she tells you about that. So, I'm so jealous. Maybe I should take up that subject too. Should anything happen to Instructor Treppe, the Treppies will get you back. Right. Home with Instructor Treppe. I like how talking to all three of them gets them to leave. That's actually kind of funny. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and give a positive for that. Good NPC chatter. There we go. Alright, so. I'm late. Boom. Wah! You okay? There. I'm fine. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you come from that class? Yep. Is homeroom over? Yep. Oh, no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Sure. Woohoo! Alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby. I'll show you the directory. So if we talk to this guy... we now have the explanation for hitting Y to challenge people to card games, and we get 7 cards. I am not going to be challenging people to card games just yet. I'm gonna gain a few cards first. That's the directory. Well, this is it. Balm Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press A to select. Next, I'll give you a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir. You'll find the dormitory to the north. A majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. Got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. Oh, that's right, I have to go meet Instructor Treppe at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. Next, we have the quad, located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know, it's the garden festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. Do you want to help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Kadawaki. Not yet. Because I want to get a couple of powerful cards before I start really getting going on the card game. Now the East Block. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Careful. Okay. South of the East Block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. You already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question, what's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. Sid. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Hey, are you taking today's seed exam? Yep. Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today too. Good luck to both of us. Huh. Thanks a lot. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and save that. Good old T-Rexar. Alright. Oh! Actually, I always do that. I always go the long way because I'm so used to it. There is one thing I should note. That is kind of annoying, and is more going to be an absence of a positive rather than a negative. Right after no, actually. You can actually come here and use the directory as a fast travel. I would not be shocked if you told me you didn't know that. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GFs give us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning GF. So you can actually cancel out of this tutorial by hitting B on when a full text box is on display. Hey, but we'll go through it just so that we can really judge the tutorials. Junction enables characters to power up and use abilities. This means a GF must be junctioned in order to power up and use abilities. Let's begin by junctioning a GF. Right now, no GF is junctioned. All other commands in gray cannot be selected Once junction is selected, the GF and magic commands appear. Here, since no GF is junctioned, magic is displayed in gray, meaning you can't junction any magic because you need a GF with junction abilities. So, by selecting GF, the GF list appears, and you're able to hit Y to see the abilities possessed by the GF. Oh yeah, I always forget about that part. The abilities are HP Junction, Vitality Junction, etc. Most GFs will come equipped with the command abilities, Magic GF, Draw, and Item. And yes, without a GF Junctioned, you can't even use items. It's the one aspect that I cock an eyebrow at when it comes to this. But yeah. So. Oh. Its abilities, HP Junction and Vital Junction, make the stats HP and Vite appear in white. So now magic can be junctioned to those slots in order to go ahead and do that. But since you currently have no magic, well, we should just move on to setting abilities. So now you can select up to 3 command abilities and up to 2 passive abilities. A total of 5 abilities can be set, though there is a GF that will allow you for up to 4 apparently. There's a ×4 one. There's ×3 and then there's ×4. I don't remember which GF gives you ×4, but that's not going to be for a long while, so yeah. So now you can select your slot and put different abilities onto the board so that you can junction them on. So yeah. The idea being that you want to see the basic ones that you want are draw and item, so that way you can utilize these items in combat and draw because you want to draw magic. If you're wanting to get all the GFs, you're gonna want draw, just to be blunt. So, yeah. Okay, everything okay up until now? You can always check back on the tutorial. You check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battle and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure you have some stocked. Ready to go? The fire cavern for the test is located east of here. Oh. Huh? You forgot something? I'll be waiting here for you. Yeah. There is actually one thing I did forget. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go GF draw an item. True. Alright. Now, I'm just going to skip through all of the other tutorials that pop up, because, as you can see, the tutorials are a bit on the long side. So, when you come into here, you're going to want to select abilities for your GFs to learn. If you want to summon them a lot, then the summoning magic is what you want. But for my intents and purposes, I'm actually going to start getting the junction abilities right off the bat. Because, yeah. Okay. In the meantime, let's go. Ready to go? Let's go. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Now, we will junction Quistis with Nora. Yeah, definitely. Although I do summon a lot in this game. So, let's get into combat and talk about actual combat this time. So, I am gonna go ahead and be honest with you. I forgot to put cursor memory on. Whoops! So, this is one thing that gets maligned a lot when it comes to this game. The grind of drawing magic. Because unless you draw a lot of magic, you're not going to see much use to it. Now, let me be blunt. No, I am not going to sit here and grind out every damn spell on screen. That would be insanity, and I'm not doing that. That being said, however, there is specific... I am going to be gaining a few spells to start with, and then I will, so that way I at least have something, and then can go from there. And when you know what junctions what, when you know what specific spells are good for what stats, then you're good to go. The problem is that this game has a bit of an in-game problem in that you really won't know a lot about this until you go for it. So we are full on Thunder now with Alex. So next up, Quidus just has to finish. Oh, now she's finished. So yeah, as you can tell, this is a slow-ass process. I've got the thing set to time speed. And it's taking this long just to get 2 spells. So, the amount of spells you can draw from an enemy in one turn ranged from 0 to 9. And that part is the part that sucks. I always feel like whoever's equipped with Ifrit has like the highest chance of a draw failing. Also, do not expect me to sit there and draw multiple things from specific bosses. It will literally be a waste of my goddamn time. One thing I do like is that you can freely cast any spell that you stock, so that is actually kind of nice. Guess we're good. That's another thing I'm probably going to give a negative for. Or the variance in the spells in the damage output. Because, oh god, there are times where, for example, my cures will do next to nothing, and then other times where it will do a ridiculous amount. And on the same person, no less. Like the same caster, basically. Oh. Sure, Neko, sorry. I sound like I'm yelling, honestly, so actually that's a good idea. To me, because now that when you mentioned that, I was like, oh shit. Actually, yeah. Oops. My apologies. Is that better? I've turned it down a bit. Okay, we're done. I should also mention that Squall there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured as much, because this is a loud game. This game likes to be freaking loud. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we should go ahead and check the... Wow, the sound effect volume. Okay, we'll do always on scan. We'll set that to wait, and we'll set that to memory. I'm gonna say wash on the options, because I think the options are just kind of okay. However, I think I am gonna go ahead and jot down those positives I mentioned. Or sorry. I think I will go ahead and jot down some negatives now. So, 2 negatives that I'm going to give right off the bat. The damage variance, and I also don't like the look of the spells in this one. The spells don't feel like they pop as much as in other FFs. They feel weak sauce, if I'm honest. And I don't like that. I really don't. So. Oh, and I should also say the negative for grind. Okay. So, and we're going to also give a negative for the grind of drawing. So, there we go. Now that we've gotten some points, let's go ahead and junction some magic. Okay. Oh hey, we can grab Blizzard for no particular reason. Oh, and one other spell too. Whoops. Wrong button. So now I have it on cursor memory, so I can just draw quickly. Wait, can I just hold the button? Oh yeah, I can. I think I want to give a quality of life positive. Oh. Dropped a few frames. That was weird. Okay. Once we fill out on scans, I'll show something off with scan. So this might seem a little weird. I'm actually going to give scan a plus in this one. Now, on the one hand, there's not a lot that's gained through here, but you can know what an enemy is weak to, what they're strong against, and all that. And it is kind of cool. And you can also scan your allies to get a little blurb about them, and there's even a bit of a flavor text too. This, to me, is the best scan in the series, because it actually, yes, it pauses the action so you can check it out, but this is kind of what I like about this, right? It would be better if it was like it would add to a bestiary, which there unfortunately is none, but this is actually a decent substitute. So yes, I am giving a positive to scan. Simple as that. So this is what tells us about Quistis' abilities. And of course, we can scan the Glacial Eye to find out more about it. Floating monster that uses ice magic. When running low on HP, uses vampires, suck HP from opponents. It is a fly monster, it is weak against fire, and ice has no effect. I don't know why, but I always like having scan in my inventory. Is it the most useful spell in the world? Hell no. No, it's one of the weakest spells in the whole game. But I enjoy it. I'm only going to bring it up when it actually becomes relevant. But we are going to have to talk about level scaling at some point. And why I actually don't hate it, like everybody else. So... okay. This is annoying. Huh. Fair enough, but I actually don't mind that too much. Mind it, the enemies getting stronger, because one of the things that actually improves, I find, when you're fighting monsters is they get better you get better spells from them, and they actually improve their AI as well. Bill is just gaining more health. I can kind of understand why people would be like, eh, on it, but I've never hated the level scaling. It's understandable why people would want it, but yeah. 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 To be honest with you, the junction system also offsets a lot of the health problems I find. Though I acknowledge that, yeah, that comes with its own caveats and problems. Alex, do you still remember? The ER is the trigger. Pull it as you strike. Okay, same for Renzokuken. Which, yeah, that is Quistis telling you, Hey, you can press R to inflict the enemy with Squall's thingy. Okay. Let's grab some fire spells while we're here. Because might as well grab the whole trinity of elements. It's like a rite of passage. You got it. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can hold the button. Yeah. This version I don't gotta worry about that too much. Because if I get into trouble, I can just go, oh, boop, done. Of course, if I meet a certain someone, I'm going to just do that. No question. It? Okay. Whoop, slow down. And let's start showing off the summon animations. Assuming these guys don't all fucking gang rape poor boys. Like, fuck, come on! So yes, the GFs actually take the hits for you while they're being summoned. And the more you summon them, the faster they will be in summoning. I know a lot of people really don't like the oh yeah, you can hold, which is it? Select the minus button to take away the HUD. It's a nice little touch, and it's also used for the boost feature. Also, the finishing blow determines the exp, so we gave a whole bunch of exp to Weiss. 2 M stone pieces, 4 AP, and both Nora and Weiss leveled. So I'm actually going to give a positive to the summon animations. Why do my frame... Why are my frames occasionally dropping? I don't get that. Good summon animations. Animations, yes. Alright. Okay, junctioning magic. Now paying attention. Okay, so... we already know how to do that, so when you draw new magic, try experimenting with it when you junction. This is how you become stronger. Okay, ready to go? Oh, do you want the worst tutorial in the game? Yeah, I guess I'll review it. It's better to go over it. The status screen, really what the tutorial isn't so much for the gunblade itself, but for the status screen. The status screen displays each character's basic data. The first status screen shows stats such as HP, strength, etc. The second shows all the status and elemental related information. The third shows the GF related information, aka how compatible you are with each GF. The fourth status screen shows the limit break information. Alice's gunblade settings can be changed in the limit break screen. There are 2 settings, Gunblade Auto and Renzokuken Indicator. If you select Gunblade to Auto, Renzokuken hits automatically without having to press R. However, a perfect may not be possible with this option. You must select off. Press R to R manually at the right time. If the Renzoku-king indicator is turned off, the indicator will not be displayed during Renzoku-ken. If the gunblade auto option is turned on, the Renzoku-ken indicator is turned off automatically. And that's it. Basic shit. Alright, let's go. To obtain objective, to obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quitus Trepe. Choose a time limit. You know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. 10 minutes. Let's do it. I saved right before coming out, actually. Ah, well. If I really want to, I could just go, boop! My job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. So we're all full on fire, so we don't need that. And one thing that is nice is you have no encounters. But the funny thing is that this actually makes a certain GF ability a little more pointless. I guess I was right. You and Zephyr are in a class all your own. You both have amazing strength and potential. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? You seem confident enough. At just under 9 minutes. And it's to defeat Bahamut. This song I really love. I might actually be giving individual songs some love on this playthrough. I'll be honest. Okay, let's speed this up a little. You know what? We'll just speed things. One thing I don't like about the ×3 speed is the audio glitching. They have lies. Yeah. So here's Quetzalcoatl, who we named Nora. Only 94. What do you have for draw? I can scan you, so that's cool. I should have done that with this. Fire GF uses fire magic. It's a strong opponent, but as it is part of a Guardian's exam, not impossible to defeat. He absorbs fire attacks. So keep that in mind. Not that you'll probably be using fire on this guy, but yeah. Now, one thing I will say, I probably will do some off-screen draw grinding, if anything. Not bad for a human. Yeah, he is not actually that bad. And if you like summoning like I do. Just Shiva, bam. And get on it. And if I had actually ran into strong groups of enemies, I would have used the GF clearing. I'm not gonna go out of my way to raise the power, but there you go. Ugh, I underestimated it twice. Very well, I will join you. We get 3 G returners, an Ifrit's card, and 20 AP. Very nice. Now, we need to know. Now we need to choose a name for you. Sure, why not? Yeah, I know it'd be better to have them one that heals, but meh. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the Elemental Junction ability. So now this is the GF Junction. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here, so junction Blizzard to your elemental attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. Alright. I guess we should junction John now. So that way we can take advantage of the strength boost. Alright, and speaking of Jean, I want him junctioning HP. Or working on HP junction, rather. So. I don't remember if you guys give me anything interesting, and you do not. Oh wow, the pause doesn't have vibration. It's an option. That's weird. They take out the vibration function? Well, that kind of sucked. Sucks. Vibration was one of the cool aspects of the original on the PS1, because it took full advantage of the DualShock's rumble feature. Ah, well. So, there we are. That was the fire cavern. So. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is supposed to also be a good idea to turn off Rumble because it basically lengthens the lifespan of your controller. So there's that. Now, there's another thing I should note. You will not gain any encounters if you stay on actual paved roads like this. So that's something to keep in mind. But otherwise, yeah, we're done. Well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seed exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. This will explain how to select abilities. You go in there, you select learn, yada yada yada. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. Alrighty. Okay. If I see that kid, I'm going to go for him. Hey, have you heard? There's a card club here, aka the CC group. They're a bunch of card maniacs looking for worthy opponents day and night. Consider it an honor to be challenged to a game by one of the CC group. Get back here. Alright, let's make sure I don't screw this up. Shit. Well, shit. You have a couple of sixes. Alright, you know what? Let's put my absolute weakest card right in the middle. And then it'll just be a big tug-of-war for it. Ha! Touché. Crap, I lose. Well, shit. Well, shit. That's why I don't usually go for the card game until I'm actually ready. I'll do that off screen. What I'll do is I will just basically go until the end of today, and then I will catch up off screen. So in this timeline, I lost Ifrit. I will fix that with time shenanigans later. I will compress time a bit later. I'll even go ahead and say what changed between it. Like, I'll take a snapshot and compare it with the other one, because I really don't wanna. I really don't want to go through all of that again. Alex, over here. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see. You'll be with Zeldinscht. Quite a lively fellow. Lively? He's just loud. Can't I switch members? I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zell. I didn't. That was my problem. I kept forgetting. And I didn't even save outside, which was the other problem. So, I'll do that off screen, is what I'll do. I'm not doing the fire cavern again on screen. God, no. Alright. So, let's go ahead and give Zell a positive right now. So, I'm going to give a positive to Zell. Now, here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people malign Zell. Basically talk about Zell, about how he's a whiner, how he's arrogant, how he's full of himself, and yet these same fucking people will suck Tidus's cock all the livelong day. Zell and Tidus have very minute differences, in my opinion. And no, it's not down to their fighting style. No. Zell is zigs, in my opinion, zigs in every way that Tidus zags. Because I feel like Tidus is a whiny, arrogant twat who needs to be punched in the dick 42 times, who would need to be punched in the dick 42 times before he'd get the fucking point. You punch Zell in the gut once, he'll get the point. And that's the difference. People celebrate Tidus as this great protag, and yet it declares Zell the annoying twat? Did I step into the mirror universe or at some point in my existence? Because god damn it. Ugh. To me, Zell is infinitely the better character. Why? Because he doesn't fucking piss me off. And there are times where he will actually have no really big amounts of character growth. Hell, there's one time where he screws up and he acknowledges he fucked up bad. Tidus fucks up, and I saved the day because this is my story. Even though it's Yuna's story, and always has been. Whoa, I'm with you? Zell's limit break settings can be changed in the status screen. So, if dual auto is selected, the limit break duel will execute automatically. This is also called the stupid option because Zell breaks this game in half. I'm not even joking, he breaks this game single-handedly. The limit break moves listed on the screen are selected randomly. That one is equally dumb. As the last one. You don't get along with Zephyr, do you? Yeah, he kind of is, except his slots are actually useful because you can literally select the first option and just wreck everything. I'm not even kidding. You don't even have to really do his thing. Heard he whooped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. Bet you he doesn't think so. Look, Zephyr's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. Oh god, again with that? Zell, no. None of your business. Excuse me, but that Zephyr you're talking about, he's your squad leader. Say, what? It can't be changed. Zephyr, are you here? Fujin and Rajan tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor. I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay, then. Good luck, Cypher. And that's why Quistis is awesome. Add Instructor Trepe to the list. The list? What is it? A list he will never... that he will never reveal. I like to think it's his personal people that annoy me list. And he's been kind of holding off on putting... on putting Quistis on the list. Well then, you're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. Let's get through this exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's a Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. Everyone here? And now we are introduced to Headmaster Sid. It's been a while, everyone. How's everyone doing? This exam will involve 12 members from Squads A through D. You will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. Life and death, victory and defeat, honor and disgrace. Each of these go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The pride of Balam Garden, the elite mercenary force, Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of Seed. Best of luck. We've yet to have a gunblade specialist in Seed. That is why I'm hoping you and Zypher will join us in Seed. Let's get a move on. Yo, Alex, show me your gunblade, will ya? Come on, man! Just a peek? Fine. Yeah. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Say something, will ya? What's on your mind? Nothing. Stop that. It's annoying. Chicken wuss. What did you call me? Hey. Knock it off. The idea is that he's practicing his moves. Who's Neko? That's why he does that. Instructor. Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Huh? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? No, not really. This is great. I've got chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. Yeah, Zypher really is a dick. Oh. Right. So now we can drive in a car. By the way, driving in a car also keeps you from getting into combat while we're on the subject. So that's the vessel? Ain't no turning back now. You scared, huh? You scared too? Hey, you guys are the last. Hurry up and get in. Don't disappoint me now. Come on, move it. Hurry, Alex. Yeah, I'm coming. Hi, Quistis. Well, these are the members of Squad B. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Zypher, how many times has it been now? Oh, I just love these exams. I'll explain the current situation in the mission. Be seated. Our client for this mission is the Dolet Dukedom Parliament. A request for seed was made 18 hours ago. Dolet has been under attack by the G Army since about 72 hours ago. 49 hours into the battle, Dolet abandoned their position in the inner city. Currently, they have retreated into the nearby mountains and are reorganizing their troops. That's the current status. Now on to the mission objectives. According to our reports, the G Army is mopping up the Dolet troops in the mountain region. We're to make our landing at Lapin Beach. We're to eliminate the remaining G Army within the city and liberate it ASAP. Afterwards, Seed members will intercept any G Army forces trying to make their way into the city from the mountain range. From the mountain region. So what are we supposed to do? Seed candidates are to eliminate the G Army inside the city. Sounds important. Sounds boring. So what you're saying is, we do all the little dirty work. Oh, it hardly needs to be said, but the order to withdraw takes priority. Do not forget. We're almost there. We anticipate a battle as soon as we disembark. Just be prepared. That is all. Any questions? Talk to Quistis. So, yeah, we can talk to Quistis. Here's the quick explanation. The goal of this mission is to eliminate the Galbadian forces that have entered Dolet. The order to withdraw takes priority. Be sure to make your way back to the shore when you get this order. Talk to Zypher. Listen up. Our goal for this mission is to mop up all the Galbadian soldiers still left in Dolet. All you boys have to do is take orders from me, the captain. First real battle, I'm getting pretty nervous. Better not piss your pants. Ha! You talking to me? Bastard. Okay, enough talk. We'll be landing pretty soon. Get ready. Roger. Alright. Yeah. Well then, Alex, let's go see what's going on outside. No. It's an order from your captain, Alex. Now go outside. Okay. Fine. Jackass. It's an awesome cutscene anyway. So, I'm giving that CG scene a plus because I really like that scene. Okay, you are to secure the central square. Here, be sure to equip your GF before you head into battle. Let's move out. Alright, so starting off... Whoops. Okay, there we go. Take John off. No. There you are. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And... So, this is a feature that I'm giving it +2. The switch feature. So, not only can you switch party members if you're at a save point, but you can also swap the junction between party members. Now, you're swapping the whole shebang. All spells they've drawn, all everything. Dang. I do not remember what happens if you... And I don't remember what happens if you leave it on Zypher. We will find out, since this will be the abandoned timeline anyway. But yeah, I actually really like the switching, the junction switch. And let's give a general quality of life positive. Okay, that means we are there on the gameplay. Moving on. Alright. Let's get a move on now. Whoops. There, Dolet's reinforcements? Yep. There we are. We'll grab a cure. Besides, it works in Erebonia, so why wouldn't it work in this world too? Alright. Yeah. Technically speaking, Seed is also neutral too. They are basically mercenaries for hire. It's basically a mercenary school. Yeah. Ballum is basically mercenary. Is basically a mercenary school. Galbadian Garden is training Galbadian soldiers. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Which is funny, because that's even true in my setting, too, when it comes to Thor's. Thor's in Class 7. Because Osborne is just manipulating everything. The Central Square is up ahead. Hey, all you Galbadian cowards out there, come on out and show your faces. Don't leave me hanging now. What an idiot. So, there's actually a really cool thing you can do in this version. In this mission. But we're probably not going to do that in this one. Because I don't think I can do it. There we go. Not with my GFs being this weak. There may be more. Alright, I want you guys to scout the area for enemies. There's one more over here. Oh, wow! He one-shotted that guy. I wasn't expecting that. But that's also why the damage variance is something I hate. I think that's all of them. Well, we're on standby till the enemy comes. Standby? How boring. Sounds like it's starting. Bring it on. Get out of here. Scram! Hey, Galbadian soldiers! What are you waiting for? Come and show me what you got. Nothing. The hell? Man, now this is what I call boring. This ain't right, man. Still keeping us waiting? That's it! I can't take it anymore! What is this, some kind of dog training? I mean, you've heard of the term dogs of war, right, Zephyr? I love that Zephyr is just standing there and they don't notice him. I love that. I love that he's just standing there and he's not noticed. It's actually kind of a nifty form of foreshadowing. Not blatant and might not even be intentional, but it's kind of cool. It's the enemy. Where the hell are they going? Hey, what's that up there? Our next destination. But that's against orders. Weren't you just saying how bored you were? Alex? I stand behind the captain's decision. Captain's decision? You want to wreak some havoc too, don't you? It's a good opportunity to test out my training. Thanks to you, I feel I can take on anyone, even if they do fight dirty like you. You'll thank me when the time comes. What the hell? Hell, I thought you guys didn't get along. You're like all buddy-buddy now. Listen, this ain't no ordinary battle. It's an exam, an important one. I'm telling you, we have to stick to orders. Then you stay here. I don't need any Boy Scouts. What was that? Don't take him seriously, Zell. Zypher, if we're gonna go, let's hurry. The enemy is headed for the facility. We, Squad B, will secure the summit. Move out. Alright. Fine. And it turns out this was actually a very important move. The funny thing is that it's just not for the reasons that Zephyr thought. You know, not for the reasons Zephyr goes, and not for the reasons that, you know, yada yada yada. It's honestly kind of it's actually kind of cool in that regard. We're also gonna have to judge the encounter, right? So far, it's fine. Nothing to get upset about. What business do they have with the communication tower now? As a child, I used to play at this communication tower. It was already closed down then, and I was careless. Well, yeah, the ability ink none, but yeah. Who are you? Don't worry, we're seed candidates. We've been dispatched by Garden. So what's going on up there? Galbanian soldiers have entered the communication tower. On top of that, this place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. If you guys are gonna go, be careful. Help! Struck first. Listen up. The finishing blow determines the exp. Save it for me. Actually, I've got an idea to show that off. Okay, you know what? Losing Ifrit's card is actually gonna work to my advantage. And I'm already showing off why. Cue the Proton John and singing, I am an asshole, I am an asshole, I am such an asshole. Look at me. Monsters, huh? That sucks. More fun for us. Come on. Fun? Please. Ouch. Generator is up and running. No problem. No problem with the boosters. What the hell are they doing? Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning exchange process. Roger. Repairs? Who cares? This must be your first real battle. You scared? I don't know. I try not to think about it. I love battles. I fear nothing. The way I look at it, as long as you make it out of the battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream. What? What? Your dream? You have one too, don't you? Sorry, but I'm gonna pass on that subject. Yo, let me in on it too. Mind your own business. Frickin' hell. What's the matter, Zell? Swatting flies? Damn you! There you are. Oh look, it's an awesome character. So, we have one of my two favorite characters in this. So, we have been introduced to two of my three favorite characters. And I mean that sincerely. I know some people are going to call me insane, and I frankly don't care. So, Selfie gets 2 positives, and that puts us there. Are you Squad B? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, you're the guy who showed me around, right? Thanks. I don't get so lost anymore. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my name yet. I'm a messenger. Name's Selfie from Squad A. Squad Captain Zypher, right? Where is he? Right there. One of these days, I'm gonna tell you about my romantic dream. This sure is tough. Captain, wait up! What are you waiting for? Come on! Alex, you're not gonna... It's a cliff, man! You're not gonna jump off. That's the plan. Because we don't exactly have time to waste. Are you serious? Geronimo! Well, let's get going. Has everyone equipped the GF? You haven't forgotten, have you? Now, let's see. Oh, no, it just transferred right over. Cool. Alright. Alright. Let's get moving. So, this is the communication tower? Sure is big. Ah! Cowards. Hey! Captain's getting away. Did he go up? Hey, sweat me, Captain! Okay. Here we go. Got our Phoenix down. Cool. Okay. A little late for my computer to give me that notification. What is it? Blind. 9 blinds. And a save point. We are going to go ahead and get a safety save in. Because of course we are. This lift will take us up. Want to go up? Oh, wow, this lift is pretty cool. Don't get too excited or you'll fall. Like I'm really going to. Oh, it gave me the notification for a game I purchased on the Xbox. And I was like, I bought that on Friday. What the heck? Major Biggs, there's been a report of a monster-shaped shadow on top of the tower. Major Biggs, be quiet, I'm busy. This goes like this, and jeez, what's with these crappy old tools? And why do I have to make all the repairs? Ah! Sir, I'll check around while the repairs are being done. Let's see. Put this here, and this goes here, and there! It's complete. that a plus. I'm going to say good world building as well, because I do think there's some good world building on display here. So plus for that scene, you know, for that CG scene, and plus for that. You know what? Let's also give a plus to. I don't recall people having a problem with selfie. I don't see people having a problem with selfie. Or did I? You know what? I probably said something and then I misspoke. Because no, there's a lot of people who really like selfie, although that's more for gameplay reasons than for character reasons. I like hair for character reasons. The character, oh, you mean with some people are going to call me crazy. Renoa. That's the character that people are going to call me nuts on. Because spoilers, Renoa's a triple positive. So, I screwed up. I apologize. Okay. And let's give a brickwork positive. Well, we're on the subject. Also, good doodad usage. Okay. So, brickwork. Alright, you have a good one, Raxor. I'm not gonna be at this too much longer anyway. What do you think you're doing? Huh? Likewise, mister. What do you think you're doing? Hey, what happened to all the soldiers down below? Wedge, take care of these twerps. Wedge? Well, I seem to be done here, so I'll just be on my... I'm leaving. Move it. Move. Sorry to crash the party. Yeah, are you crazy? Just shut up. And of course, he does nothing to help us in this fight. I'd like to think in lore he does, but I could be wrong. Prepare for the worst, you brats. Alright, what do we got here? Izuna. Okay, you know what? I'll grab Izuna. Why not? I guess I should jot down a note for Biggs and Wedge. This kind of became a running gag because a lot of the FFs have Biggs and Wedge in it. Also, Major Biggs, has the repairs been done? What's the enemy doing here? Or Wedge, where the hell were you? No pay for this month. Should I stay home? Ugh. Yeah, that's another thing that really drives me up a wall. Draws failing. I think I'm just gonna stop. What does Wedge got? He's got the normal stuff. So, you'll stock on that, and we'll stock on this. How about now? I'm not ready to show that off yet. We'll show dual off later. Whoops. Oh, he's full. Cool. Of course draw failed. Why wouldn't it? Wow! Alex has been failing his draws more than Zell. That's usually the other way around. Oh, Zell's usually the one failing his draws. Oh. Selfie's done. I guess we'll just do that. There we go. Zell failed to draw, and then Alex grabbed 5 Izunas. That's more of what I'm expecting. I'm only going to do this with Izuna, because Izuna is actually a really useful spell, so I'm like, yeah. Honestly, so are the ones that the boss has, too. Wow, they can still keep going on this. Okay, as soon as Alex is done, we're just summoning Weiss and being done with it. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be annoying. Going to find out that... Oh, hey! Hey, you came within spitting distance. Instance of finishing it off. Jeez. Wow, really? Well, I guess you get another shot at it. Major, we're doomed! Stop your whining! Five Izunas. Wow, he gained another 8 Izunas before. Or the end. Huh. Alright. Ah, come on. Just... What the... So now... Elovert has appeared. So, first things first. What the hell is it? Well, whatever it's got the GF Siren, and we want that. Oops. And we'll just do that. So, double. Double is also a useful draw thing. Welcome back, Neko. Just in time to watch me fail at drawing in the spell double. Okay. I think we should just blast you. Get some compatibility up here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. What got me into reviewing games? Honestly, growing up on review shows. Specifically, there was one known as the Electric Playground that really got me into reviewing things, and I was like, oh, that actually sounds like a cool idea. And then the idea of doing it professionally became less and less appealing for incredibly obvious reasons. But then this whole internet thing came up, and I was like, well, actually, doing it as a hobby sounds pretty cool. Although I played around with a few different formats, it never clicked. Nothing clicked. The reviews on the run format never clicked. Doing a text thing didn't click. Even the, I guess you could call it the nostalgia critic method of just going through the game linearly and, just analyzing each plot point. Discussing game mechanics just never clicked. But then lore system came up. His ruminations, and eventually the way he does his streams. I was like, actually, that seems pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna... So, I mentioned that Zell breaks the game in half. Well, this is how. You can literally just do the repetitive punch rush booyah combo, and it actually works. And done. We have defeated Elovert. Elixirs, G-Returners, and Weapons Monthly March. 14 AP, which gives Nora and Weiss their junctions. And to give this a little bit of a spice. Because we've already named Shiva Weiss. Squad B Captain? Excuse me, I have new orders. All seed members and seed candidates are to withdraw at 1900 hours. Assemble at the shore. Withdraw? There are still enemies around. I know, but I'm just a messenger. An order to withdraw takes priority. I don't want to miss the vessel. Well, what time did you say? Like I said. Hit. All seed members and seed candidates are to withdraw at 1900 hours. Assemble at the shore. 1900 hours? We only have 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes to get down to the shore. Better run. Hey, wait for us. Who the hell does he think he is? Why don't you ask him? Let's go. Yeah, it's a good question. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Oh wow, I don't have any... I literally don't have anything for that. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's just great. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should do that. Alright, I'll do that. Those twerps are the targets. Now go! Go and destroy them! Ugh. Yes, he did that just to pass out again. You make a lot of sense, Biggs. Okay, so we can actually exchange spells. So I'm gonna give all of Alex's thunder spells to Zell. And that'll give him a 50% boost to give him a 50% electrical attack. So this is XATM 092. He is a bastard. Alright, so we can also draw from him, but I don't want to do that with Selfie. And let's see Zell's normal attack. 76. Okay, that could be worse. Okay. Damn it. I misjudged that hard. Okay. You want to run from that thing. So. With it down. Thought we smashed it up. Forget it. Let's go. Oh, crap. Yeah, if it catches you, you're gonna be forced to fight it again. And if that happens, well... Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, crap. That was the one where I was supposed to walk. Damn it. Because if you walk, he won't shake the ground and catch you. Because they do. They always do something that's downright dumb. Okay. Alright. This is the part. So, I'm activating the cheats. I'm speeding this up. Duel. Renzokuken. I screwed that up royally. Oh, I didn't pick my abilities. And there's Rough Divide. Keep in mind, it's not able to do its repair sequence, because that's the idea, right? It's repairing as it's going. guess I really can do this. I really do have to tramp the GS to do this. Whoa! I actually got him! So there we go. Instant skill for whoever ever gets it. And I was foolish and didn't grab one of the junctions. Oops. Ah, well. Even junction. Ooh. Oops. And I also misspelled Dorothea. Oh god. Well, good thing this is going to be the aborted timeline. I mean, huh? Alright, we're done. I'll hang on to this file just in case. It's because I kind of want to see something when you're able to come back here later. And just kind of see what the heck is up with this. And what the heck happens if you manage to destroy the thing on the bridge. In the meantime... Alright! So, yeah. That is the more rewarding way to do that. But it is also the most that is the more rewarding way to do it, but it's also the most boring. Zypher! How'd it go? Man, all they did was get in my way. Being a leader isn't fun. Safe? Well, look. Do I look like I'm hurt? I like that. Good job. Where's Zephyr? Over there. Just be back at garden by sundown. You're free till then. Okay, dismissed. Hey! Not again. Man, there goes Mr. Ego. Might as well walk it. So, Balam, at the town of Balam. We could go explore it, but yeah. Alright, so. Oh, god damn it. So let's get our compatibilities up a little bit here. Not that it matters, because this is going to be the aborted timeline. But, yeah. I think I'm going to give the whole Dolet section a positive. Positive to gameplay. Because I actually think the whole Dolet section is actually pretty cool. But I'm also going to give a positive to Elovert and to the machine thing. Whoops. Oh my god. You know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and give Ifrit a +2 while we're here. Alright. So, yeah, we're going to give a positive to a few bosses. Ifrit, Elovert, and the Spider Mech. Because I actually think those are good fights. My opinion. Alright, we're going to turn off encounters, we're going to boost the speed, and we're going to get this over with. Because, yeah, it's time for me to do that. Finally made it back. Seriously. Well, I guess we just wait until the test results. Till then, see ya, Alex. See ya. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, because I would actually love to start with the proper way you're supposed to do that fight. I showed off the gimmicky version, which is just keep wrecking his shit until he falls. But I actually think the way that that you're supposed to do it normally is actually the cooler way to do it. Mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower. We've just received word from the Dolet Dukedom. The Galbadian army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational. Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. Here, we could have made more money if they'd stayed and caused more ruckus. How did it feel out there on the battlefield? Felt good. To actually fight, it was a good feeling. That's the spirit, but don't let it go to your head. The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here. If we talk to Zypher... Did you hear about the communication tower in Dolet? We would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdrawal order. You were only looking for a fight. My dear instructor, I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. Zypher, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Zypher, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. This... okay. This I always felt like it was something stupid. On the one hand, yes, Zephyr is too arrogant and too full of himself and only looks to pick fights, right? He's not exactly what you call a military man. The problem is that Zephyr is not cut out to be a military man. He's more meant to be a mercenary. The problem is that while Seed is known as an elite mercenary force, elite military force would be a more accurate description, which is kind of the problem. Zephyr basically just gets screwed over by idiotic circumstances, and his superiors basically not trying to nurture his actual talents. They threw him into the leadership role without thinking, will he make a good leader? That's the problem. In my opinion, if Squall had been labeled the leader and having to deal with frickin' with Zephyr's attitude and his wanting to fight and blah 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 blah, yeah, sure, a lot of pressure would have came down on Squall, but at the same time, it feels like the Seed is just too focused on follow the rules at any cost. And that's always been my biggest problem with this. The ends not justifying the means is kind of a stupid thing, right? Especially considering, I mean, the result, didn't exactly work super in their favor, but especially if the frickin', for example, that spider mech, the ability to take out that spider mech, that's a frickin' Galbadian weapon that got taken out, and a dangerous one at that. It's like, really? Regardless, though, I understand that yes, in a military type of scenario, Zephyr would get dinged hard for it. The problem is that it's mixing up its goddamn terms. This is Seed is supposed to be full of mercenaries, not soldiers. And that is kind of the problem with this game. It is effectively the one about child soldiers. And how much that kind of screws things over in the long run. I feel like this is too harsh from Zoo, is kind of the problem, if I may be so bold. It's lines like this that push Zephyr to join the dark side. He doesn't join the dark side because he doesn't get manipulated to join the dark side just because they have cookies, but because Zephyr, because they tried to shove muffins down his goddamn throat. Which is just, what the fuck, you know? Zephyr, you will be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow the orders exactly during combat. But I'm not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you all to become machines. I want you all to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am... Headmaster Sid, you have some business in your office. There are so many issues at hand here. The disciplinary committee, the faculty here, they're the real villains. Villains here, in my blunt opinion. When it comes to the structure being screwballed, these are the assholes that are really cause the most damage. Not to Zephyr directly, but just in general. Seed will not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. We are not a non-profit organization. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dolet Dukedom. They'll now know to be more generous when hiring Seed. Oh, and there's the other kicker. The withdrawal order was because the money ran dry that was coming in. Balam Garden wanted more money, and the Dolet Dukedom either couldn't or wasn't willing to pay. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. I repeat, all students who took the field exam report to the second floor hallway. So, now we can talk to people. Fujin was saying that it'd be all your fault if Zephyr doesn't become a Seed. She can be pretty scary, you know? Yeah, but she's also her rage is also misplaced. Haste, blame the fucking faculty that are being too fucking military and money-minded. Oh. Yeah. Sup. Said they're gonna call out names one at a time. There it is. Dinched. Cell dinched. Oh, yeah! See ya! Seriously, what is with that run? Ugh. Alex. Alex from Squad B, step forward. That is all. Dismissed. I don't know why I've always loved that little animation. These are the 4 students that passed today's exam. First of all, congratulations. However, from now on, as a member of Siege, you will be dispatched all over the world. We are proud to introduce Seed, Balam Garden's mercenary soldiers. Seed soldiers are combat specialists. But that is only one aspect of Seed. When the time comes... Headmaster, it's almost time for the meeting. Please make this short. Seed is a valuable asset to Garden. Its reputation is solely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. Is that what you wanted to say, sir? Yeah, I think I'm going to give the faculty a negative. Just straight up, I'm going to give the faculty a negative. I should also give Headmaster Sid a positive over here, so... So, yes. And our first story negative... Okay, so add a positive for Sid, and we're going to give the Garden faculty a negative. There. Here's your Seed rank report. I'm looking forward to the Garden Festival. I like that he gives individual advice here. Do your best, even if you don't stand out. Try to control your emotions a little. Finally, a gunblade specialist. This is the Seed inauguration. Dismissed. Oh, Alex, let me give you this. It's a battle meter. Access the menu and you'll see battle report in the information section of the tutorial. It may come in handy for future battles. A thingy that you can upgrade. After 17 years of suffering, my chance has finally arrived. What? Alex? Yeah. Yo, Alex, let's get back to class. What do you mean, why? Don't you remember what new Seed members do? They give a speech in front of the entire class, and after that, the inauguration party. Uh-huh. And of course, Selfie's just all excited. Wow. Attack points deducted 70. And a bonus of 100. So let's see. Conduct 30%, judgment 50%, or sorry, 30 points. Judgment 50 points, attack was 0. Spirit was 50, points deducted was 70. FFVIII, I don't remember what deducts points, and a bonus of 100. I believe the bonus is if you manage to defeat the spider mech. And the rest, I don't remember how they're ranked. I remember reading about it one time, but I have basically forgotten. So, yeah. As a seed member, you will be paid a salary at regular intervals. The salary is determined by the seed rank. Seed rank goes up according to your actions in battle. Some actions will cause your rank to go down. Basically, it frowns upon you just going around and doing random encounters and not really doing much of anything. But progressing the story will advance your rank as you go. Haha, found you. Well, what do you think? My seed uniform. Uh-huh. Alright. So, this is where I'm gonna chop it. Because I got, I gotta give myself a chop point, Oh, I gotta chop it somewhere. This is as good a place as any to chop it. Chop it. So, tomorrow, at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be back, with the rebooted timeline, with the where we're gonna go into the actual timeline. Specific things will be changed, obviously, because duh. I'll look up what the hell those ranks mean, and then we'll pick up with one of my favorite scenes in the entire game that you don't get if you do the bonus spider mech, the spider mech destruction. So, until next time, Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walker signing out. Have a good one. I know it's an hour early, but it's better now than later. Hitter. And regardless, I will see you next time. Later. Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walker signing out. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.